Those who are familiar with France's lengthy history may find this list of the country's most stunning castles to be brief. From the 9th through the 21st centuries, more than 40,000 castles and fortresses can be found in France. The Chateau de Thil, which was first constructed in 850 AD, is the oldest. The Chateau Louis XIV, which was finished in 2011, is the most recent. The must-see French chateaux and palaces transport you back in time, from Versailles to Cheverny and from Chambord to Fontainebleau. These castles exhibit the incredible talent and expertise of bygone craftsmen and display impressive architectural prowess. Your trip to France will be made more exciting by a visit to these famous buildings. In this video, we are going to talk about 10 most beautiful castles in France. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Number 10. Chateau de Versailles. The picture of absolute power that was King Louis XIV. The most famous castle in France without a doubt is the Palace of Versailles. It served as the home of Louis XVI, the final monarch of France, until the monarchy was overthrown in 1789, and is situated 20 kilometers southwest of Paris. The palace itself is 67,000 square meters in size and is located in a park with magnificent French gardens that spans 1,070 hectares. Having 700 rooms, 1,250 fireplaces, and 67 staircases, it is about as opulent and extravagant as a structure can be. Some of the finest French arts and crafts are displayed here, from the Hall of Mirrors to the King's apartment. Number 9. Chateau de Chambord. One of the Loire's biggest and most stunning castles. The Chateau de Chambord is the largest castle in the Loire Valley and is located 5 kilometers from the river. It was built in the 16th century in a large wooded park between Blois and Orléans. The Renaissance-inspired architecture of the castle is thought to have been influenced by Leonardo da Vinci himself. To capture a stunning image of the castle reflected in the water, head to the moat's northwest side. Take the audio guide tablet when you visit to learn about the history of this magnificent fortress built by King Francis I of France. Number 8. Chateau de Chenonceau. A castle spanning a river, famous for its unique architecture. It is located about 30 kilometers to the east of Tours in the Indre-et-Loire department, and the Chateau de Chenonceau is constructed in the center of the Cher River. It is connected to the ground by a series of breathtaking bridges, and it possesses magnificent gardens to the north and woodland to the south. Its building combines elements of late Gothic and early Renaissance styles, making it one of the most popular castles in all of France. If you wish to have lunch at L'Orangerie, the restaurant that is located in the garden of the castle, remember to make a reservation in advance and do not miss the labyrinth that is located in the park. Number 7. Chateau de Ussé. A real-life castle that served as the model for the one depicted in the fairy tale, Sleeping Beauty. It is said that Charles Perrault, the author who is credited with laying the foundation for fairy tales, was inspired by Ussé Castle when he wrote The Sleeping Beauty. The castle was built in the 11th century and is extremely picturesque. The interior is just as impressive as the exterior of the building. It is possible to explore the entire structure, from the vaults all the way up to the top of the dungeon, and it is filled with tapestries, trompe-l'oeil paintings, furnishings from the 17th century, and strange occasional costumed mannequins. Right next to the entrance to the castle is a restaurant that has a lovely atmosphere and reasonable prices. Number 6. Chateau de Pierrefonds. A Viollet-le-Duc restored castle that provides a sweeping vista of the valley below. The 14th century castle Pierrefonds was destroyed in the 17th century and rebuilt in the 19th century by Napoleon III and architect Eugene Viollet-le-Duc. Because of the numerous residents and modifications over the years, the palace now displays a fusion of Gothic, Renaissance, and Art Nouveau design. Number 5. Chateau d'If. Alexandre Dumas prison fortress where Edmond Dantes lived. Chateau d'If, a historical landmark since 1926, attracts 100,000 tourists per year to Marseille. The walkway offers stunning Marseille views. Chateau d'If charges €6 for full tickets and €5 for reduced or group tickets. Ferry boat arrival and departure schedules determine visitor times. Each visit is documented and must wait at least 1 hour. From the walkway, you can see all of Marseille. Chateau d'If welcomes guests year-round if the shuttles can run. Mondays are closed except from April 2nd to September 30th, when it is open daily. Number 4. Chateau de Vincennes. The Chateau de Vincennes was originally built as a hunting lodge for Louis VII and is now a part of the Vincennes neighborhood of Paris. A severely fortified keep was added to the site in the 14th century, and a rectangular outer wall was added in the 15th. The keep, which housed the royal family until the middle of the 16th century, was secured by a large moat and 2 drawbridges. Napoleon III donated the castle and the surrounding Bois de Vincennes to Paris in 1860 so that it might be used as a public park. Visitors can now see the fortress in the royal chapel from the 16th century. Number 3. Chateau de Montsoreau. A castle from the Renaissance period situated in the Loire Valley. The largest collection of art and language movement artworks in the entire world is housed in the Chateau de Montsoreau Museum of Contemporary Art. It is situated in Maine-et-Loire, in the commune of Montsoreau, in the Loire Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, halfway between Angers and Tours. The Chateau de Montsoreau, the only castle in the Loire Valley to have been built on the riverbed, is a pioneer of French Renaissance architecture. In the Loire Valley, it is also one of the earliest examples of pleasure architecture. John II of Chames, one of the wealthiest men in the realm, first advisor to Kings Charles VII and Louis XI, ambassador to Venice, and partner of Jacques Coeur, had the building constructed in 1450. Both his travels and his wealth can be credited for the building's remarkable and cutting-edge architecture. Number 2. Chateau de Blois. A castle known for its design and stunning Italian garden, which served as a home to various French kings and queens. Blois, a charming city in the Loire Valley, is home to the Royal Chateau de Blois. This well-known French structure combines 4 major architectural types. There includes a medieval fortification as well as Gothic Louis XII, Duke of Orleans, and Renaissance François I wings. The corkscrew staircase shown below was quite impressive when we visited the castle. Over the years, Blois Castle has been the home to 10 queens and 7 kings. On the edict of King Henry III, the Duke of Guise, Henry I, was killed at the fortress in 1588. Purchasing a castle access ticket in advance is worthwhile if you're traveling during the summer. Number 1. Chateau de La Motte-Tilly. A Renaissance castle located in the heart of Champagne. Discover the beautiful La Motte-Tilly Castle, made entirely of brick and sandstone, 45 minutes from Sens and not far from Provence, a great representation of an estate from the 18th century. Allow yourself to be enchanted by its cozy ambiance and the peace of its expansive 60-hectare park with its formal or English-style gardens, which are situated around a mirror of water and overlook a loop of the Seine. The stunning interior design of the apartments and the exceptional furniture, mostly from the Louis XV, Louis XVI, and Regency eras and stamped by the best cabinet makers of the ancient regime, were completed by the castle's last owner, the Marquise de Maillet. The depth of the interior collections can be explored during hour-long guided tours. On request, guided tours can be planned for groups. In the off-season, the park is open until 6 p.m., and in the busy season, until 7 p.m. The castle is accessible all year. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.